Hello everyone, how are you? You're welcome back to my channel. I've taken off my braids like 2 or 3 weeks ago, so I've been wearing my hair up in a puff because the last hair I did ruined my edges. The girl who made my hair, her hands were kind of tight, so it's, if you can look at this place, you have a little bit, you have some patches here. Now I'm trying to grow them back on, so for some time to come now I won't be wearing any sort of hair extensions just to preserve my edges. So in this video we're going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm going to be using products I had bought but never used, or products I hardly ever use on my channel. First of all, you know I like priming my lips. I'm using the Carmex. I got this like last year. I don't think I've ever used it on this video on my channel. I do use it off camera though, but I've never used it on my channel. I got it on Walmart for like $2 or so, and it has this tingling sensation on your lips. This is not kind of like a review or anything like that. I'm just chatting. Next is primer. I know I use this primer in some of my videos, but truth is I hardly ever reach out for this. I always forget. I always use the one from The Ordinary and then the Monistat anti-chafing gel. So today I'm going to be using the Dermalogica Clearing Mattifier. If it's dark, just know that it's somehow dark outside too, and it's been like that for like 1 month now. It's raining every day, almost every day. Like we just have like 4 or 5 days of rain in a week, then maybe 1 day of sunshine, and that 1 day wouldn't even be like the whole day. We could just have like 5 hours of sunshine. So it's just the season right now. I know it's summer in most countries. For my brows, I'm using the NYX eyebrow gel in espresso. Now this I got in my Amazon haul. If you haven't seen it, I'll be linking it up here. So I bought this and I haven't used it because it's in a creamy formula and I'm more used to the pencil formula. Now one thing that it's very common with first time tries is that you haven't figured out how to use it. I don't trust myself using this. If my brows come out looking wonky, please forgive me. I still am not used to this one. So my brows, I have just plucked them. If they were a little bit different, always looking different in my previous videos, because I was trying to groom them back on. So first of all, I'm going to sweep up my brows. I'm using this brow brush from BH Cosmetics. It's the rose gold in number 11. Oh boy, I'm so scared. Not bad. Oh my goodness, I actually like the brow cream, but it's difficult to walk around with. I don't think this is what I am keen on doing every time. I think I prefer, not I think, I'm certain I prefer my brow pencils, or at most the powder ones. As for the cream ones, I think we're just not compatible. My face, I have two things I'll be featuring. One is the Melanie Mills Hollywood Gleam in bronze gold, and the next is the Melanie Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation in OC Sand Beige. This, I don't think I've ever featured it on my channel. This maybe once or twice, and I've had it for over a year now. This one retails for probably $32 for the 30 mils of it. I could be wrong though. Or maybe $16 for the 30 mils. I think so, yeah, maybe. Now why I don't really use this foundation is that it's too light. I made the wrong color selection, which is what happens when you always buy things online. I got it online from Walmart. Even this one I got that from Walmart. But so now I'm going to be using this one just to bronze my face up a little bit so this don't appear too light. I'm going to apply quite a liberal amount. This is so pretty. I hardly ever get this from the UK. It's always from the US. It blows out any imperfection. I would like to get it in another color, maybe a one that matches my skin tone. And the person that like made me aware of this product is Sandra Deluxe. I think, is that her name? Sandra I can't remember. Yeah, she was always using it back then on all her videos, but for some time now I don't see her using them anymore. I did 3 pumps. I think it is too much. So if your concealer, if the foundation is a little bit too light and you have like a liquid illuminator in a darker shade, you could just mix it up and then it will be 2-in-1, which means a foundation that matches you and of course a glowy, dewy look. For concealer, I've only used this concealer in my videos just once, and it's from a Korean brand called Skin Food. Is their salmon correcting concealer in number 02. I think this works better with a damp sponge, and I didn't damp any of my sponges, so I'm just going to apply it and let it set a little bit because it could be quite what's the word for it, dewy. So because I have a dewy foundation, this is just perfect. Now for setting powder, I have this one. It's the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. This one is a medium plus. I've only used this just once in my video and I can still remember the video. I could link it up here if it's really important, which I don't think it is. I'm just going to use it to set my concealer because I know a lot of you are just tired of seeing me use my Laura Mercier. Sorry. I look so flawless, I swear. I mean, this lighting is not doing justice because there's zero sunshine outside. Like when you go outside, it's so dark, and I think it's even like reflecting my video that it's very dark outside. But this foundation and the Melanie Mills thing I put on my skin, and then this concealer, everything is just bam. I wasn't supposed to set my eyelid just yet before. I was supposed to do that after applying eye primer. For my eyeshadow primer, I'm using the Black Radiance Perfecting Eyeshadow Primer. Never once have I ever used this. I don't think I've ever used it even on and off camera. I don't think so. It's quite thick. So let me know if you like videos like this where I just do random things. And it sets quite fast. So I don't think I'll be setting with this with powder. I don't know if it's because I already have powder on my lids, that's why it's setting so fast. I have no idea, but so far so good. Not bad. Now for eyeshadow, I got this since last year, November or so, October thereabout. It's the Revolution Reloaded Neutrals palette. This was quite a huge deal when it came out last year. So recently it broke along with a lot of my stuff. I mean, when I say a lot, a whole lot of my makeup items broke that day. My MAC blushers, my BH Cosmetics Gilded palette, I lost like one eyeshadow, whole of it, and then some broken ones, and a whole lot of things that day. I think I cried. I didn't even feel like when I cried. I think it was that heartbreaking. So today's look will not be anything, I don't want anything too complicated, well, okay. Transition shade, I'm first using this color. Now if you notice, I didn't powder my face. I like leaving my foundation to set and then I powder it when I'm done with the eye makeup. Then to blend that color, I'm going with this color right here. I don't know what to call it. Sorry. I'm going into this like a reddish pink color right here. To blend out the inner part of my eye, I'm going in with this coral shade. Figured I was going to do some sort of a cut crease. But I don't think so. I don't really want this look to be complicated. Now for my inner part, I'm going to use like this pearly pink color. And then lastly with this pearly white. Yeah. It's actually very pretty. Carbon highlight using this color. This one is just this regular brushes from AliExpress. I got them in a set of 5 or 6 for $4. And it's very effective too. To set the rest of my face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder in number 25. I hate loose powder, they're so messy. I can't find my powder puff anywhere. And I have just one. And with brush, you waste a lot of product. I didn't cream contour because I don't have any cream contour I hardly ever use. because I don't even think I have that much. So to contour, I'm using this bronzer. This for my complexion is not the bronzer. If you remember in my Amazon haul video, I complained that it just looked like I have dirt on my face. It has like a grayish undertone to it. Now for some complexion, it will serve as a good bronzer, but not for me. For me, this serves more like a contour. So this is the Physicians Butter bronzer in deep bronze. I think I have the full set. Can't remember if I bought them single or one of them. Before I put on my highlight, I'm just going to spritz my face. This one is from Colourpop. I hate the spritz of this thing, which is why I hardly use it. For highlight, I'm using the Mali Luminizer, Heavenly Luminizer. I've never used this before on my channel ever. This is what it looks like. I've hit pan anyway. I just have this part left. So I'm just going to use this flat top brush and pack on a whole lot of it. It's not like a really like popping highlighter. If you want like a natural highlighter, this is what you use. So I started using this when this artist, what's his name? Is this called Barnes? I can't remember, but Lupita Nyong'o's makeup artist. He loves this bronzer a lot, so he kept mentioning it, so I had to go buy it. For blush, I'm using MAC's Koi Girl blush. This is like a deep mauve, so it will hardly show up on me, so now I have to use like a dense brush to really pack it on my cheeks. For bronzer, I'm using the MUA Makeup Academy bronzer in shade 2. I got this like way back. I think it's like 2 or 3 years. I've never used it for once. Using this one from Kiko, and it's in number 30. Guys, this right here is the finished look. Hope you like it, because I sure do. I had no idea this brows would come out the way they did, but thank God. Let me know if you like something like this in my upcoming videos, like maybe products I've featured so much in these videos, my highly rated products. I think I should film that next. Okay, that's it. I'll see you in my next video.